Hello my fellow eggheads, this is Liz here. I'm a certified technician and we're going to talk about what to do if you're stuck in a your update is in progress, we'll take it from in here loop where it just doesn't progress past that screen. If it does progress past that screen, we have a video in the down below in the description on how to read your Windows logs to figure out what caused that initial error. But if you're stuck in a loop, then this is the video for you because I'm a certified technician and I'm going to show you how to troubleshoot. Dell comes with built-in diagnostics software. So we're going to hit the power button and we're going to tap on F12 to access it. Because what a lot of people don't realize is sometimes when you're under the strain of an update, this will be a time when your hardware, like something like a hard drive or RAM, will decide to fail. I'm going to hit the diagnostics option and then it's going to go ahead and it's going to start stress testing some of those components. Because like I said, when the update puts those components that maybe were already having trouble, like your hard drive was starting to fail, your RAM was starting to cause problems, then it would choose this moment, the most inconvenient moment possible, to break. This diagnostic shouldn't take too long. If you get all tests passed, then we're going to progress in the video. But if you do find that it says that your hard drive's not there, or that it didn't pass a diagnostic, we have a video in the description down below on how to replace your hard drive and reinstall the operating system. If your RAM fails, we also have a video in the description down below on how to replace your RAM. Now, if all tests pass, most users will have all the tests pass. In this scenario, we're going to progress to seeing if there's a software issue, because now we know that the hardware is solid. So once again, I would go back into that boot menu by tapping on F12 after restarting the computer. So we're going to get back into that boot menu, but this time we're going to select a different option. We're going to select the Support Assist OS Recovery screen, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to go into there to use some repair and reset options. So you're just going to follow the prompts. It won't be difficult. You'll have a couple buttons pop up. You'll have to hit approve, things like that to get access to it. Also, if you don't have an OS recovery, you can also just check out in the description down below. We do have a video on how to reinstall the operating system. So I just select skip. Now there is an update now option. That's good to just know that's there. But is also, as you can see, there's a repair one. You could try that. And there's a reset one. So I would try your repair option, and then if that doesn't work, a lot of times it doesn't, then we would go down to the reset one. And as you because the reset is kind of, it's a heavier tool, so oftentimes that is where we have to progress to, unfortunately. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select that start reset button. So this is an important screen. Make sure your laptop's plugged in. If you're in a desktop, that's not a concern, but if you are not, then make sure you are. Okay, so I've hit the progress button. Here it's just telling me some options, telling me some information. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit the next button here. And then after hitting the next button, this is where you can back up your files. Keep in mind, sometimes a reset will fail when you're trying to back up your files, so you may have to not use these options if it fails once. But I'm going to go ahead and select them and hit next. So if it does fail, go back, try again, and you'll just, unfortunately, you'll have to lose all your data when you reset it if it does fail when you're trying to back it up. Sometimes it does. It happens to the best of us. It does. So now I'm going to hit next, and then it's going to take a while to do the backup and all that. That just takes a minute, and once that progresses, it will tell you the backup was successful, and then you're going to hit your continue button here to progress to the next step. Now we're going to hit select that, check that little box, and then we're going to hit next, and then you're actually going to go to your reset at this point. So at this point, whatever you do, leave that computer on, leave it plugged in, don't touch it, and you should be good. Now, if the reset does fail, which happens sometimes when your computer the operating system is just too corrupt, like I said, we have the video in the description down below on how to reinstall. That would be your next option if it does fail. And if you found this video in any way helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more great content. But anyway, from one egghead to another egghead, this is Liz signing out.